Hello, welcome back. It's June from poppyfieldcardcrafts.com, and for this tutorial I'm going to show you how I've made this really pretty box. You can call it a gift box if you're handing it to someone else, or I'll be using this in my craft room for numerous pieces of storage. For this one, I've used red cardstock and then did layers with this really pretty flowery paper from a 12-inch paper pad. The name escapes me at the moment. I will show that down below if I don't forget. And I'm using this with index markers inside, which I've made for family and friends, birthdays and anniversaries. I'm going to arrange that, so at a later date I'll show you what I've done with that. So the celebrate I've die cut twice and adhered each letter just to give it some dimension there. So let's get started and I'll show you what we are using. So I have the same piece of red cardstock, and this needs to measure 11 3/4 by 10 inches, and we need to score this. So on the long side we're scoring at, see if I can get this in, we're scoring at 2 3/4 inches and 9 inches. So 2 3/4 inches, 9 inches. You know, I always score it on both sides because it breaks the fibres and your card or paper folds much easier. So then give it a quarter turn, and we're scoring on 3 inches and 5 3/4. So 3 inches, and 5 3/4. Turn that over. Five 3/4. And then burnish your score lines. So now you see we have a deeper panel at one end compared to the other end, and that's the back of the box. That's going to be the back of the box. This is the base of the box, and that's the front of it. I forgot to say at the beginning that I saw something similar to this on Pinterest. Whoever made that made a different lid to what I've done on mine. I like how I've made mine, but it's just a matter of choice. Okay then. So what we have to do next is, with your ruler and pencil, working on the widest section, So if you go to the first score mark, put your ruler on 3 inches, and then go to the beginning, make a mark, and then from that mark to that first score line, draw a line. Do the same on the opposite side, so 3 inches. And then with your scissors, remove those 2 pieces of card. Right, so now on to the middle section. So on both score lines, on the outer panel and the corresponding one, we need to cut up to that first score line. And then you want to take some off either end, starting wider and then going to a point to that line. Same again. These will be part of the corner pieces, and the reason I take some off either end, which leaves your card looking like that, is just to reduce the bulkage and make the corners neater when you come to assemble the box. So that's how it should look like when you've got all that cutting and scoring done. You can now start to assemble the box, but I find it much easier to decorate it while it's laid flat like this. If you wanted to assemble it, all you would have to do is, this is the deeper part at the top, so this is the front part. You bring this up, this first flap aligned with the score mark, and then add glue onto this panel, adhere it to that side, add glue on there, bring that back, and the same on that side, and that's your base box assembled. Actually, that wants to be in that way, so you've got a nice corner. and then you could add your papers like that, or you could do it flat the way I'm going to do it now. So this is the front panel, and I have this pretty cardstock, and this measures 6 1/8 by 2 3/4. I'm using Cosmic Shimmer Dries Clear PVA glue. It's by Creative Expressions. It's excellent glue and it does dry clear. Gives you a little bit of wiggle room as well, but it is an excellent adhesive. So there's the first panel on. Now this is the base of your card, and I have a piece of cardstock here which is 6 1/8 by 2 5/8. Now on my blog tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 18th of September, I will have all these measurements available for you to go back and check. Like that. Now the back panel, which is this large one, goes on like that, but I want to add my lid onto this one first. I didn't on this box. I did that separately, but I've made another box where I added the lid like so, and I'm going to do it on this one as well. So for the lid, you need a piece of card measuring 6 1/4 inches by 5, and then we're going to score on the shorter side 1 inch, and then on the 4 inch mark. That's 1 inch and 4 inches. And again, burnish your score lines. Sorry, I seem to have dried glue everywhere. So before you now add it to your card, the back part where you've got the score lines, we're going to take a little bit off both edges at an angle, just how we did on those center panels. As you see, there's not a lot removed from that. So we'll add our glue onto the back here. If my head gets in the road, I do apologise. Press that down. On this box, I have a magnetic closure, but I'm going to use some Velcro on this one. But I've got Velcro dots. And now we can put the back panel on. which is, now I've gone into 16ths on the first measurement, excuse me. It's 6 3/16 by 4 1/4. The top panel, which goes there, is 6 1/4 by 2 3/4. And did I mention that the corner punch I'm using is by Woodware? And then for this flap, which is the overhang, instead of creating two pieces, making two pieces, I've just scored that halfway, which is 1 inch. So this is 2 inches by 6 1/8, did I say? 6 1/8. So that will glue and just go into place like that. These boxes can be decorated in so many ways. For birthdays, you can have treats in there, cover it with some nice birthday paper and have some little treats inside. Christmas, imagine all the nice papers you could decorate the box with some nice goodies. You know, if it was going to another lady, you could have hand cream and smellies, all sorts of smellies in there. If you were giving it to another card crafter, you could put some basic essentials in, such as glues and foam tape, glitter, things like that. Now, for these two side panels, how I do it is, that's about the size. So, what I'm going to do is just take it a little bit above there. I just want that corner point to go onto that. Actually, I don't think I've cut that right at all. No, I haven't. I'm going to put this to one side and assemble this, and I can't understand what I've done there. Right, so turn it back over, and we're bringing the front up like this, and the side comes up and is glued onto this panel. This is the 5th box I've made today, and when I've cut the papers for the side, it's just gone right straight away, so I really don't know what I've done there, but we can sort something out. So press that down and then bring this one up and press that down. And then these two, just let me try this now. Oh, I've got them too short, that's what's wrong. So these now come over and are glued onto the sides. Glue this part, not there, because you don't want any glue on that part. Up. Just needs a few seconds to take hold. Isn't that so cute? So I'm going to add the Velcro dot. That on one side. Right. Use the self-adhesive. Just put that a little bit too near. Can't tell. Do that. Right, so we can press that one down, press that down, deal with that one later. They're alive. And there is your box. And I don't think I've got enough card to do this for both sides. Let me try this. So if that's going there, this will either end or mend it. So to get the other side the same, it's mirror them, you know, don't do it like that or it won't work. So put that in that way. And then cut the excess away. Add the glue. If you don't press on too hard at first, you can wiggle it about. See, that makes all the difference with the sides finished. And adding even just paper, which this is, onto the cardstock really makes it sturdier. So one finished card box, gift box. So there's that one. This is using the same paper. We have the one with Celebrate. Still got the pegs in there. I love this coloured paper. It's like an eau de Nil. I put a brad on there, and yes, I've got magnets in here for magnetic closure. So excuse me, I made another die cut using one of the edges from Spellbinders on there. Just popped 2 index cards in there. I don't think I'll be using those. So that has the brad on there. And finally, we have this cute one with some pups on there and a little boy. And this is it's double-sided, so it's very vibrant inside. And there are your gift boxes. So once again, I'd like to thank you for spending some time with me, and until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.